for 3 points here at home. How do you feel after that one?
Really happy. I think it was a brilliant performance from the players. I thought we really got about Grimsby from the start, and our press was good, our discipline was good in those individual duels. I thought we were really incisive. It took us a long time to get the opening goal just before half time, but it was a brilliant goal, well worked. And we just wanted to keep our foot on the pedal in the second half, which we did with the penalty. Brilliantly taken from Richie, and then we just opened that door of opportunity for the opposition with the set piece. It's a great header from the lad, to be fair, but we're obviously disappointed in that. It sort of had shades maybe of the Barrow game where we're so dominant and give something poor away. But I thought the response to the players was superb after that point. I thought we dominated the rest of the game. I thought we scored another good goal from Pato. Could have scored more, and minimal chances against. So delighted for the players today, because it's been a tough 10 days to finish in that style. This little period with that much energy and that much commitment, it's testament to the professionalism of the players.
We spoke on Wednesday about the goal just before half time for Barrow and the impact that probably had on the second half, but that was on the flip side today, wasn't it?
Yeah, but let's be honest, we deserved it. You know, I wouldn't put it in the same bracket as that, but you're right. I think it was good for us to go in at half time 1-0 up, because we played so well, and it was really good to see the start of the second half. You know, we didn't just sit back and try to see out a game. You know, we went for it and got the penalty. But like I say, I think the energy shown from the players all the way through. You know, we only had to make a couple of subs right near the end. For the players to do that in their fourth game in 9 days, they're in good shape physically, but they're in good shape mentally. I think it comes from the mind, being strong-minded, having that will to win. I think that desire sort of drives you through any potential fatigue that you might let seep into your brain.
You talked about the intensity there and to keep going for 90 minutes after this tough period. How much is that just going back to Austria and the work we did in pre-season?
Yeah, I think it does. You know, we do it for a reason. You know, and it's not for the start of the season. It's for these periods where you got game, and you very rarely get enough training time to work on things or work on fitness. So you have to get it in the bank right at the start of the season. You get one opportunity to do a pre-season, so you have to prepare for that, which the players did in the off season, and they gave it everything they had for the actual 6-week period. So hopefully they'll see the benefits of that still, you know, because there's still a long way to go. But it's not just the pre-season; it's how you look after yourself day in, day out, how you train, how you eat, sleep, drink, all those things. It's not a one-off period where it sets you up for the season. You have to maintain it, and looking at the players, I think they're doing the right things.
There's 10 points now from our last 12 in the league, and that's really sort of what we need to be hitting at the right time, isn't it?
Well, look, we understand the challenge we've had. We started off the season reasonably well, and then we got hit with a lot of players missing, and we've gradually got them back. We've tried to look after them, had to take them in and out of the team over this 4-game period to make sure that we come out of it with a fully intact squad, because we know there's 20 odd games to go, big challenges ahead, and we need that strength and depth to be able to take it on. And so at this period, we've seen those players come back. I think it's helped the other players who were valiantly competing without getting the rewards of results. It's given them sort of courage and an encouragement to understand that we're a good squad, and whichever 11 we pick, I think it's a good team. We've got a good bench, and unfortunately today for a couple of players I've had to leave them out of the matchday squad, and real tough decisions for me to make, but it's the position we have to be in if we want to be successful over the next 20 odd games.
It's another 3 points here at home. We're really starting to reward the fans this season, aren't we, here, making it a fortress?
Yeah, look, it's a brilliant venue, it's a brilliant stadium. It's almost been a difficult place in people's minds, in players' minds to play at, and we did a lot of work at the end of last season in trying to sort of alleviate that and try and get the players to reframe it in the mind that it's what you wanted to come here for, to play in front of big crowds, 18,000, you know, so you can't then sort of shy away from it when it's right in front of you. You've got to take it on, and what the players have done in the last 8 or 9 months here has been fantastic, but there's going to be many more challenges along the way, but hopefully each game that we win, and certainly if you win in that fashion, it builds up that confidence and that belief, and I think the supporters getting that belief as well, and that's feeling that there's something good going on here. But we know how delicate that can be, so let's stay together, let's keep winning together, and enjoy each other's company every time we're at Valley Parade.
We saw that again today, didn't we, with the response when we did concede the goal. Our fans were all loud, and the celebrating fans trying to cheer the team on. Yeah,
because I think it takes time to build up that belief and that momentum and that connection between the supporters and the team, and you build it up for these moments where it doesn't go your way, and then we're still there together. We're not ready to jump on each other's backs and stuff like that. So we constantly talk to the players about encouraging each other, understanding there will be many mistakes when we go through a game, but just encourage your teammate to be better next time, to remind him of the good things. And I think the supporters have a massive part to play in that as well. 100%, I can feel the team buzzing and feeding off that energy that's coming down from the stands. So long may it continue, but we have to earn that right to do that.
Finally, a bit of a break now to our next game against Aston Villa's under-21s. After the period we've had with some new signings coming in, is that kind of break a bit of a relief to embed the new players and try and get a bit of recovery into the players?
Yeah. The ones that have been playing, I think we have to look after them physically and mentally. But obviously we've got a couple of additions, and there's a couple of players that haven't played as much as well. But it gives us good training time to prepare for that game. I think they're going to have a couple of hours off now, and we'll be back at it. But look, they deserve it. I think they've done great over this little period. And but we have to make sure that we hit the ground running when the football restarts, and it's a big game for us. You know, it's going to be a tough game down at Aston Villa, and but it's one we want to win, so we have to be prepared for it.